Hello everybody and welcome to another pomade review. The pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Prospector's pomade. Now this is another water-based pomade, and this one, what sets it apart and makes it different than most other water-based pomades is it has hemp oil in it. And it's advertised as an orthodox water-based pomade that doesn't dry out your hair. So pretty neat. So let's get into the packaging. So the packaging is extremely similar, as I saw it from the tin design is very similar to the Roussel pomades. But the presentation of the pomade is wonderful. I absolutely love it. It's got all these really fine details in it that I really appreciate. And especially on the inside, it has a little pick and a shovel at the bottom, as it is called Prospector. So very nice, very close attention to detail, which I really appreciate. So anyway, the scent, me personally, right off the bat, I think and personally feel like it's sort of a bay rum-esque kind of scent, but definitely not bay rum in and of itself. It's kind of like a soapy version of bay rum, if that makes any sense. But a lot of people have told me that they smell like a sunscreen cologne or something in that vein, but very clean, definitely a clean scent, but kind of in the vein of a more soapy kind of cologne. So anyway, the pomade is gold, which very cool because it's called Gold Rush. And let me show you how it scoops. So it scoops out very easy, definitely a lot easier than many other water-based pomades, and goes in the hair just as easy and just as nice. It's almost as if I think of it and treat it as if it is because it's marketed as a medium holding water base, which most originals from the water base line are medium. We don't ever really see light water based pomades, but I feel like it does style a tad lighter than most of the medium holding water bases that I've tried in the past. And in terms of styleability, and the way that it styles in your hair once it's all situated, it's very similar to grooming clean. So, but that doesn't mean that the the scent isn't like that, where it's kind of weird. And but definitely the shine that it gives off and the styleability reminds me a lot of grooming clean. So anyway, there it is in my hair. It goes in really nice. And I'm going to start slicking it back. Slicks very well and has a little bit of shine to it, but like most water-based pomades, when they dry out, the shine does go away. But this one does retain just a little bit of it. But like I said before, like the shine that it retains is once again very similar to what the kind of shine that we would see that would retain in grooming clean. So definitely a good enough amount of shine where your hair doesn't look matte, but it doesn't look super slick and shiny. So slicks down my sides very well. And I'm going to go to forming my pompadour, and gives me wonderful round shape, which I always like in water-based because it's very easy for a water-based pomade to make your hair come out blocky. But this stuff styles quite nice and gives me great round shape. So combs very easy. Now it is infused with hemp oil, which does definitely keep your hair, it doesn't dry your hair out and keeps your hair nice and conditioned, but the pomade does harden up about maybe 30 minutes to an hour in. So it does harden up like most traditional water bases, but the hardening up doesn't dry your hair out, which is very nice. So I am looking about done here. So final verdicts on Prospector's pomade. I really like it a lot. It definitely it keeps and retains a lot of the qualities that we want and we like in an orthodox water-based pomade, but takes away kind of the things that we don't. So a huge con that I always hear people talk about when they talk about water-based pomades is they hate how they dry out your hair. But this honestly is the difference, and it it really makes a difference in that aspect. And it's really light, really nice in the hair, doesn't have really chunkiness to it, and doesn't leave your hair crusty or flaky, and the presentation is great. So I'd say I definitely recommend Prospector's pomade.